What's going on, guys? So this is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a reaction video of me reacting to the SEC FootballTube March Madness Selection Show. Shout out to SEC FootballTube. The link to his channel is in the comment section below. You'll find a comment that says SEC FootballTube's channel, and then right there will be the link right next to it. And just click the link and go sub up to him if you haven't already. Great YouTuber, hardest working YouTuber I know, and yeah. Anyways, this will be my reaction. Just gonna give my quick thoughts, but I want you to look at this first before I talk about it. Look at this video that Luke's Productions made. Okay? Shout out to Luke's Productions too, by the way. You know what? Just because of it, link to his channel will be in the comment section below. Put Luke's Productions channel, link to it next to it. Go click on it, and if you haven't, and go sub to him if you haven't already. See that? Duke could play NCAA tournament if selected as an at-large bid or COVID replacement team. I thought there's supposed to be no COVID replacement team. Oh, right. But if Duke could get in, then you wouldn't be doing COVID replacement teams. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. Okay. Here we go. That's what it says.
They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
I'm not. I can't. There is no way, bro. There's no way. If Duke gets in, I will riot. Oh, I'll be so mad. Now we are 2 minutes away from the selection show. Thoughts on it? Not sure if UNC will get in. If we don't, it's all good. We won it last year, so that's pretty cool. Nice to give it would be cool to give another team a win, but we'll see what happens. Maybe App State could get in. Missouri Valley better get in. They are the greatest team of all time. You already know that. They better get in. They better get in, okay? Or else. Now, we are about 2 minutes away. I'm so excited. Let me just say, last year's SEC FootballTube March Madness was so much fun. It was really cool to make up for it because of the real one being canceled and everything. It was really cool just to make up for it. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, every minute of it. It was amazing. So I'm very interested to see who's going to get the in. We are about a minute away. So I'm just going to pull it up on here too. So I can just, like, you know, chat. Because I don't want to chat on here. Here we go. We're about 1 minute away from this. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. Here we go. All right. It's 4 o'clock, so. Okay, right here. Premiere will begin shortly. Give it a like. Okay. It's premiering now. Just load it. Here we go, boys. I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness, we are back. What is up, everybody? It's your boy SEC Football 2 back with the SEC Football 2 March Madness Selection Show. 2021, guys, we've waited a whole year for this, and we are back. March Madness is back. And man, it feels so good to say that. Guys, we all had a lot of fun last year with this SEC Football 2 March Madness thing. We unfortunately know what happened last year. Around this time last year, actually, the sports world was getting canceled due to COVID-19. And unfortunately, there was no sports content for your boy to talk about. So, why not? Why not? Made my own SEC Football 2 March Madness. You guys ended up loving it. So we're doing it again this year. And this year, guys, will be even better. We got so much new things, starting with this studio you see right here. This studio is where we're going to be making the pregame show, where we pretty much just talk about the game and make predictions. Wow. And some of you guys have a chance to actually join me for a pregame show. If you guys want to, hit me up in the comment section or DM me through Instagram or Twitter. We'll work something out. Because, guys, this is going to go on until like April 10th or so. So we have plenty of time. It's March 14th. We have plenty of time. But anyways, this year in the SEC Football 2 March Madness, we will actually have 2 halves in the game. Last year, we just had 1 game in general. This year, we're going to have 2 halves. But the first game will be a 1-half game just to test out everything. The rest, though, 2 halves and a halftime where, we'll recap the first half and go on to the second. We got a better scoreboard than last year. For the first half of the SEC Football 2 March Madness, I was not able to do the scoreboard like I was for the second half. This year, though, we got everything good. I think it is safe to say we are ready to roll with this one, folks. But before we begin selecting the teams that will make the tournament, and by the way, last year was a 50-team tournament or 50, a little over. This year will be a full-time one. Full-time 64. Will your team make it in the SEC Football 2 March Madness? Find out in just a second, but before we begin, the SEC Football 2 March Madness is brought to you by Wii Sports Resort. If you guys still have a Wii and have this game, you still can have the joy of playing this game. This was really my childhood, and it is such an honor to be using this game as the SEC Football 2 March Madness. I wouldn't want to use any other game. This is the one. So shout out to Wii Sports Resort for making this tournament possible. We owe you one. And hopefully you can still buy the game if you have a Wii but don't have this one. Again, that's Wii Sports Resort by Nintendo. It's a fun game. If you guys still lucky enough to have a Wii, get this game. But anyways, guys, now it is time to select the 64 teams who will be playing for this trophy right here, the National Championship. And guys, I did mention a prize in my March Madness video for those who have winning brackets. As soon as I can, if you have the winning bracket, of course you know what other prize you'll get. You'll also get a prop of the SEC Football Team National Championship trophy. The official merchandise and prop of the SEC Football Team March Madness. And guys, it is a small one. It is a mini-sized one. But boy, she's a beauty, and it's definitely one worth having. Brackets will be available tomorrow. I'll post it in the community tab, and I'll post it also to Instagram. It is printable. So if you want to save it to your photo album, then print it and make a bracket. Sounds good to me. It'll be empty, so you can write on it, then DM me through Instagram or Twitter, or you can just make a video on it. Or if you want to, you can just edit it how it is online, then send it to me. But it's a fun activity for all. Highly encourage you to do it. But now, guys, it's time. It is time. Will your team make it to the SEC Football 2 March Madness? Find out now, because now it is time to select the teams that will be in the SEC Football 2 March Madness. 64 teams, 1 winner. Let's find out right now.
Here we go.
All right, guys, we're going to start things off with the East region. Those games will be played Monday, and Tuesday.
All right, here we go.
But we're going to start with Monday. The first team, the defending national champions, North Carolina, and their opponent, 16th seed Mississippi Valley State, who's been on a hot run to win their season. And they're going to go up against the best offense in the tournament, in the game, North Carolina. It will be a tough one for the Devils, but you know what? They've been on a hot run. They can very well keep that going. Do not take them lightly, Tar Heels. But anyways, next up, we got the 8th seed Duke Blue Devils taking on the 9th seed Alabama Crimson Tide. And I got to tell y'all, I think this is going to be a very, very good game. Both offenses have been rolling this season. And I think this one's going to come down to the absolute wire. This will be fun, folks. But anyways, next up, we got the 5th seed Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee, man, coming back from a bad season last year. They were only, a 13th seed? They're a top 5 seed now, and they're looking to make a statement in this one. And their opponent, 12th seed Liberty, who's also on a high right now. They have a couple wins against SEC teams this season, and they're looking to get another one in the tournament. So, honestly, Liberty, not a sleeper. They've been able to play up to their competition. So, Vols, don't take them lightly. Y'all are looking good right now. I get it, but Liberty, just don't underestimate them. But anyways, guys, next up, we have a team that has picked up a lot of steam lately. 4th seed Villanova. And their opponent, 13th seed UC Irvine. Give credit to UC Irvine. They've come so far to get into this tournament. But Villanova is a team that's hungry and even a projected favorite to make it to the Final Four. So this one will be very, very tough for UC Irvine, but upsets happen. They happen. And Villanova fell victim to it last year. Don't think they can't do it again. But anyways, that's going to conclude it for Monday. There's something I want to point out. We have a potential chance to see North Carolina versus Duke in the second round. So stay tuned. That might happen. You never know. And we are continuing with the East region. Now to Tuesday's game. And the first one up is 2nd seed Kentucky. The Cats are actually a dark... Sorry, guys. The mic turned off for a little bit. Live blooper, everyone. But anyways, the Cats are actually a dark horse favorite to win the entire tournament. I think they would have had a decent shot last year. But unfortunately for them, they were upset last year, which killed their chances. But they're back this year and on a mission, and this time, which to make a farther run in the tournament. And their opponent is number 15, Florida State Seminoles, who has a very, very big win, which is the only reason they're not a 16th seed in this tournament. They look to surprise Kentucky, but you don't know. Kentucky's got a great offense, so we'll see about that one. But next up, another new team to the SEC Football Team March Madness, the TCU Horned Frogs, who have been on an incredible run this season. And their opponent is 10th seed Virginia. And Virginia is a very good team. This one might be very tough and a very, very good game. It's going to be very fun to watch. Y'all stay tuned for this one. Now, this one is going to be a shocker to a lot of people, but my God, have they earned this spot. And they are actually another dark horse to win the entire tournament. And that is 3rd seed Clemson. What a season by the Tigers this year. I mean, they have been on a roll this season, and they're on a mission to win this tournament.
I'm excited.
And there's only one team in their way right now, and that is number 14, Illinois. Now, guys, this one is going to be a great game, and I mean a great game. Take the seeds out of it. These are two very good teams, very alike, and I think this can go either way. I really do. I like Clemson's offense in this one, though. When Illinois' defense, though, they've been able to hold their opponents to only 25 points this season, so you don't honestly never know about this one. This will be great. We'll see how this one goes. But next up, 6th seed, South Carolina. South Carolina's defense has been able to be great all season long, which has caused them to clinch that 6th seed spot. And guys, there's no way I'm not putting South Carolina in my tournament. No chance. And their opponent is 11th seed, Drake. Let me tell you something about Drake. Drake is an amazing three-point shooting team. They're going to challenge the Gamecocks in this one. They are going to challenge the Gamecocks. So the Gamecocks defense better be ready and better play the same dynamic they've been able to play all season long if they want to win this one. And you know what? Another chance to see a rivalry game in the tournament. South Carolina Clemson, possible chance we can see that. I mean, you think Clemson will be favored over Illinois and Carolina will be favored over Drake. You never know. You never know. Could happen. But anyways, folks, that is a wrap for the East region, and now we will head to the Midwest region and see who gets in there.
That's a really good read.
First up, we got top seed UTEP Miners, the best team known to mankind, facing 16th seed UMBC. Guys, what more could you ask for in this tournament than to see the two powerful meme teams go at it? UTEP, UMBC.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. This will be great. This will be one for the ages, folks. UMBC might be 16th seed, but you never know with UMBC. You never know. After all, remember what they did against Virginia a few years ago. All right, guys, and next up, we got the 8th seed, Texas Tech Red Raiders. And their opponent is the steaming hot, best three-point shooting team in the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Take me home, country roads. My goodness, this will be a fun one. This will be a very, very fun game for those of y'all who like three-point matchups, dunks, close, down-to-the-wire games. Guys, there's a reason why I'm saying this slow. Because it's that exciting of a game. Well, won't really be as much exciting as UTEP UMBC, but it's exciting. It's definitely one worth watching. Then next up, oh boy, guys, oh boy, oh no, the 5th seed Michigan Wolverines, the Big Ten champions, right here as if you've seen their opponent, guys. It's the first rivalry game of the tournament. 12th seed Ohio State, Michigan, Ohio State in the SEC football team March Madness. My goodness, an intense rivalry has taken a turn to a whole another level. Y'all don't want to miss this one. Y'all can blow off any other game except for UTEP and UMBC, but you better not miss this one or else. You're going to miss out on this cold-blooded rivalry, and trust me, you do not want to do that. Y'all stay tuned for that one because this will be a classic. My goodness, man. Look at this. Look at the Midwest region. UTEP, UMBC. Texas Tech, West Virginia. Michigan, Ohio State. 3 classics in one day. But anyways, guys, next up. Now, this team has been on a little bit of a slump, but they're back in the tournament. The 4th seed, Kansas Jayhawks. And their opponent, a new face to the SEC Football 2 tournament, Loyola Chicago. Looking for another tournament run this season, but they got to get past Kansas first, who, by the way, is a hot three-point shooting team. But anyways, guys, we are going to continue with the Midwest region. On to Thursday's game, and the first game is 6th seed Wisconsin taking on 10th seed UCLA Bruins. Should be a very, very fun game. Anyways, next up we got 7th seed Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 10th seed Florida Gators from the SEC. Guys, and next up we got 3rd seed Houston Cougars. Look at Houston making an amazing run. They've really impressed lately, I'll tell you that. And their opponent is 14th seed Xavier. I feel like this is going to be a very good game.
That'll be pretty good.
But of course, I feel like Houston's got a better advantage in this one. But you never know because Xavier, they pull some great upsets. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, and now we conclude the Midwest region with 2nd seed, the Iowa Hawkeyes from the Big Ten, and their opponent, the 15th seed Louisville Cardinals. Now, I'll tell you, Louisville's been hot, but Iowa is really good this season. They're looking to establish a dynasty in the tournament. And what better way to start than with Louisville? Just saying. Anyways, guys, we're going to move on to the South region of the bracket. And the first team up in the South region is none other than top seed Baylor Bears. And their opponent, another new one, the Vanderbilt Commodores at 16th seed. I'll tell you what, don't take Vanderbilt lightly. Do not take them lightly.
I got Vanderbilt.
But anyways, next up is the 8th seed from the Bayou.
Vanderbilt wins.
The LSU Tigers. And their opponent is the 9th seed Southern Cal Trojans. Then next up we got
Nice.
5th seed Georgia, and then 12th seed Ole Miss. So we have 4 SEC teams in so far. Pretty epic, pretty epic. And this one's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. Next up, guys, it's a wonderful day for the 4th seed Dayton Flyers.
Nice, Dayton.
See what I did there? Okay, I'll stop. These puns are unloyal anyways.
Unloyal, yeah.
Gosh, you guys, you know, I failed you. I failed you with my pun and my content. I should be more creative. No creativity, no texture, no nothing to that pun. Unloyal. I'm so sorry. Anyways, to conclude the South region, or the first side of the South region, we got another unloyal team, Belmont. Like seriously, guys, this team is so unloyal. They miss so many free throws. That's unloyal.
The Midwest.
It's unloyal. No texture, no talent, no nothing.
I'm picking Vanderbilt. I got
But they make threes though, so that's good enough to get them in the tournament. But they're still unloyal. Like, come on, Belmont, be more loyal.
Why did you not add the
Be more loyal. Love those jokes. Unfortunately, guys, I gotta do something. Got pulled into something last minute, so instead of doing these cool team by team reveals, I'm just gonna reveal the whole thing for the other side of the South region and the West region.
Okay.
So here we go. And the teams I'll be playing in the second half of the South region are. Wow, who we got here? Miami Butler, State Notre Dame, Auburn San Diego State, and Texas, and Chicago State, the GOAT. Alright guys, and we are down to our final region of the night, West region. Then afterwards, we're going to talk about the dark horses to win a championship game, and even our favorite to win it. But here we go for the West region. Who is it? Alright, so now we got top seed Gonzaga, 16th seed St. Bonaventure, 8th seed Vermont, 9th seed Marquette. How about the rivalry between Arizona and Arizona State? And finally, to cap it off, Arkansas versus Buffalo. Congratulations to all these teams that have made the tournament. Good luck in the first round. We will see who comes and wins and advances to the second round.
Alright.
To all the viewers at home, if your team made it in the SEC FootballTube March Madness, congratulations. Good luck to them. We'll see if they get far in this tournament. Let the madness begin. Let it begin. It is March. I mean, my goodness, y'all. I love March so much. Next to Christmas, this is my favorite time of the year. I mean, this is definitely the best month to be a sports fan. How could you not agree? If you had to choose one month out of the 12 that are the best to be a sports fan, this is definitely it. And for so much reason, I love this tournament. I mean, guys, the upsets, the buzzer beaters, the tradition, the wild finishes, just everything. That's what makes March Madness so amazing. And we're going to get to witness that this year throughout this entire tournament. Guys, it is back. It is back. I mean, guys, 64 teams, only one winner. Who will win this year's SEC FootballTube March Madness? Well, we're actually going to give you our 5 dark horses to win the SEC FootballTube tournament right now. And of course, we can't start anywhere else but the defending champions, North Carolina, who, by the way, and this is scary, they look a lot better than they did last year. They look a lot better. They could very well make another run to the title and win darn thing again. Then next up, or next dark horse, or should I say dark cat, the Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky, let me tell you, they got robbed of a tournament spot last year, losing to, Middle Tennessee State. And I mean, guys, these two right here are who I thought was going to be in the title game last year. These two are the best three-point shooting teams in the tournament. I mean, guys, Kentucky beat a team by 21 points last year. They absolutely fouled people last year. Unbelievable. And they're back this year with a chip on their shoulder and could very well challenge the defending champs for the title this year. All right, guys, next up, it's a crime to not put them there. UTEP Miners, best team known to mankind, and I'll tell you
Why
what,
would they not be on there?
they're back with vengeance this year, too. Both of these teams are trying to give UNC a challenge, and I'm excited to see it. I really am. Now, guys, for this one, I was going back and forth between Baylor, but seeing how Baylor, unfortunately, has an injured team coming into the tournament, and how this team has been healthy all year and has looked so much better, it would be unfair to not give them a shot. The Clemson Tigers.
I agree with that.
Their stat line is amazing. They rank third in three-point shooting this year, only behind UNC and Kentucky. This team is insane. And they're on a goal. They are on a goal and a mission. They're on a mission. They have a goal. Or I should say that instead. And that goal is to take down UNC. They only lost by 1 point to the Tar Heels in the ACC championship game.
Oh, wow.
This Clemson team is scary. They are very, very scary.
Scary.
It's amazing how they're just a third seed. Yeah. It's amazing how they're just a third seed. UNC, watch out. That's all I gotta say. Kentucky and UTEP, watch out. This team can seriously give you a hard. But anyways, guys, oh boy. Time for the final one, and this is a familiar face to all of us. The Zigzag Gonzaga.
Whoa,
You know, I just sat here rambling about Clemson and how good they are, but let's talk about Gonzaga. Best defense in America. Best defense. 7th in three-point shooting. 98% from the free throw line. How could you not add this team? How? Best defense in the country? That's good enough to really... Let me tell you this. If there was any team to hold UNC to under 15 points, which hasn't been done yet, it would be Gonzaga. It would be Gonzaga. They are that good. In fact, to be completely honest, I think it's going to come down between UNC and Gonzaga in that championship game. And that'll be the funnest game of the tournament. I promise you that. Now, in a one-half game like we're going to see for the first game, so UNC, Mississippi Valley State will be a one-half game just to test out everything. We'll see how much points UNC can rack up during that. But in a game last year, if this Gonzaga team played UNC, I think they would have held them to under 15. No one in the tournament did that last year. No one.
Someone might do this. You have to find
Or
out.
I don't believe anyone did. I think Gonzaga would. And if you hold UNC to under 15 points, I think you're good enough to beat them. No doubt. No doubt. And guys, there was a reason why UNC won every game last year, because their offense was the best in the country. They were scoring over 15 points, which is good enough to win. They were just simply better than any team that came up to challenge them on that court. Gonzaga is the best defense country in the world. Best offense versus best defense. We have a chance to possibly see that matchup in the Final Four or even a championship game. The thought of that makes me excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait. USC versus Gonzaga. If that happens, I know that's what I'm rambling about. And don't get me wrong, Kentucky, UTEP, and Clemson all have good shots too, but if I had to pick who's going to a championship game, it's those two right there. UNC and the Zags. But the question is this. Will Gonzaga's defense really be enough to challenge the defending champs and the first champion, UNC? Will they really be able to challenge their offense? Doing 2 half games or averaging over 50 points? While everyone else has pretty much been getting 37 at best. That's a tough challenge for Gonzaga. I feel like UNC has the upper hand yet again coming into this tournament. And I know some people might not want to see a back-to-back champion, but guys, how could you not think that? How could you not think that that's most likely what's going to happen?
That would be fun.
Zags, though,
I'm so excited.
and everyone else in this tournament has a chance to prove me wrong. They do. And speaking of that, time to give you my favorite to win the tournament, and that is, of course, the North Carolina Tar Heels,
Yes,
the defending
sir.
and first champions. I mean, guys, But the way UNC is playing, I don't see how I couldn't think they have another shot to win this championship again. They are favored to do so. They are, and I think they very well can. But you know what, guys? Upsets happen. They happen. They're the fun in March Madness.
There's a lot of teams we still have to watch out.
And to be honest, wouldn't be shocked if UNC fell to Gonzaga. Really wouldn't. But anyways, guys, that's going to conclude it for a selection show. But to the viewers watching at home, if your team is going dancing, then congratulations and good luck to them in the tournament. Guys, it's going to be a long, fun ride here from April. So buckle up. Let the madness begin. Let it begin. First game, first day on Monday. Again, first game, UNC versus Mississippi Valley State. 2 o'clock p.m. Then here's how the schedule's going to go. Game 1, 2. Game 2, 4. Game 3, 6. Game 4, 8. Pretty much same as last year.
Okay. I might miss some
guys, hope everyone will stick with me through this experience. I will still be making regular content while doing this, but this is going to be the main focus of the content until mid-April, so buckle up, guys. Buckle up. Let the madness begin. Let it begin. And for those of you who wants to make brackets before I get out of here, I'll even post it to the community tab.
I'll make them bracket for sure.
And Instagram. Here is the bracket. It's an empty bracket for those of you who want to make brackets at home. Whenever you are finished with them, DM me on Instagram or make a video showing them to me. I'll gladly look, and you'll be entered for a chance to win some prizes. Do not miss out on this opportunity, guys. Do not. But anyways, let the madness begin. We'll see you during the ride. SEC Football Tube, check it out. Let it begin, baby. It's time to go dancing. Let's play ball.
Wow. All right. That was awesome. My final thought. Okay, let me get this up and straight. So, final thoughts. Obviously, we have that East region bracket is tough. That East region is tough, but I'm excited for this. Again, shout out to SEC Football Tube. Go sub up to him. Yeah, great selection show. I definitely need to join for some pregame shows and stuff. Just to let y'all know, for the national championship, I'll be doing like a halftime show, so definitely do that. You definitely want to watch that. Let's see. If we just can shoot the ball like we did last year, I think we have a good shot in repeating. But there's a lot of other teams out there that could very well win it all. So I'm very excited to see this. I can't wait. And yeah, like I said, I'll be able to make. They are all premiered. For Mondays and Tuesdays, if I'm at school, I will be missing the 12 o'clock the 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. But I will definitely be able to make the 6 and 8 o'clock games for sure. Yeah. Maybe the 4 o'clock on Mondays, but definitely Tuesdays, I won't be able to make 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock, I'm good. And for the rest of the week, like Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be able to make all of those for sure. So, yeah. But, man, I am hyped. If I do miss out on the premiere, I am sorry. But I'll definitely be able to I'll definitely watch the videos no matter what, premiere or not. But I am so excited. I can't wait for this. And that's all I gotta say. It should be another fun year for the SEC Football Tube version of March Madness. It'd be really cool to have the real one and SEC Football Tube. So I'm very excited. I am very excited. Again, shout out to SEC Football Tube. Again, the link to his channel is in the comment section below. And yeah, all right, y'all. Peace out. Go out to everyone in that tournament. And yeah, go Heels.